Let's move into some climate change news. Couple of tweets from Go Green. Red planet of heat above 50°C in Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. Siberia heat wave so extreme it has burned million upon millions of acres. Yet world thinks that zero net carbon by 2050 will save our Earth. It's a delusion. Correct. Go green, whoever you are. At Eco Warriors. Zero carbon by 2030 or make way for extinction. I mean, look, I'm going to agree we're going to have to do it that quickly. And even if we do it that quickly, the chances are that we're most likely already too late. Another one by Go Green. Northern Hemisphere has an air conditioner. It's called the Arctic, and it's close to shutting down, leading to further rapid warming, extreme weather and storms, flooding, famine, refugees, disease, drought, wildfires on a scale that no human has ever before experienced. Indeed. Had a few articles from viewers, Chigozi and Michelle. This is from Chigozi. Interesting article out of China. China corn video stokes food security fears amid coronavirus pandemic, flooding, and drought. This is from 2 days ago. China's state agency in charge of its strategic grain stockpiles has sparked concern over the quality of national grain reserves, particularly corn, after a local unit moved to ban all photo-taking devices from its granaries. The order by the storehouse unit of the China Grain Reserves Cooperative, Sinograin, in the northern province of Heilongjiang province last week came as the impact of the coronavirus heavy summer flooding and record purchases from the United States. You hear that? Record purchases from the United States have increased worries about food security in the world's most populous country. The device ban followed an online posting of a video showing a pile of corn from the Sinograin warehouse in Jiaodong, a county-level city outside of Jiangsu, in mid-July. Much of the grain appeared to be moldy and mixed with bits of dirt and other foreign matter. The clip circulated on Weibo, China's Twitter-like platform. And they don't actually have a clip. Oh, maybe we can play this here. No, that's not what we want to play. Sorry. The clip and the government agency's reaction come amid growing nationwide anxiety about the potential shortage of crops. In recent weeks, Beijing has strengthened its rhetoric on protecting national food security, following disruptions caused by the coronavirus pandemic, floods in the south, and a drought in the northern region, in addition to the uncertainties caused by deteriorating U.S.-China relations. There is currently no evidence suggesting that the country is facing an insufficient food supply. But the video showed the stockpiled corn triggered public questions about whether the official grain reserves were safe and sufficient enough to meet domestic demand. The ban on carrying mobile phones into granaries further fueled online speculation that the state-owned grain reserve agency could be hiding a deterioration in the quality of stockpiles and was moving to prevent exposure. Possible. In response, Sinograin issued a statement on Weibo on Sunday night confirming the clip showed the Jiaozhou warehouse, but adding that the parent company was not trying to conceal any problems. It also admitted that the local ban was a crude step and said it had severely criticized the Heilongjiang subsidiary. The subsidiary also said it would allow the public to visit local granaries on certain days, but did not give a timetable or registration guidelines. Sinograin says after preliminary verification, the quantity and quality problems of the batch of corn reflected on the video are basically inconsistent with the facts, Sinograin said in the statement. It confirmed that it found some foreign materials in certain parts of the pile which were left in the corn after the warehouse failed to clean them up. but the foreign matter did not affect the quality and quantity of the whole corn warehouse, the state stockpile manager said. The food supply for, anyways, Sinograin has always kept the overall size of grain reserves a secret. China has designated corn, wheat, and rice as strategic grains that it relies on to ensure adequate supply. Okay. Something to keep an eye on, for sure. Thank you, Nicholas Miller, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. No, well, I don't know what MX is. I'm not sure. That's Mexico or some other denomination. I think that was about $20. Those that were thinking that's $500, that's not. Jesse Daly says Hiroshima was 13,000 tons of nitro equivalent. So 3,000 tons sounds reasonable. Maybe so. Well, maybe so. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that a lot of people have questions about what actually went on there. Maybe it was just what people are saying that it is. I don't know. That's all good. Nicholas Miller, thank you. That's all good. Any and all support, I am greatly appreciative. Totally. Environment. Oh, Sandy, you know Nick personally. Cool. Let's move on. Oh, so here's the latest. I was telling you that I'd figured out where to find that graph on the Danish Meteorological website, Institute website. So this is the latest one from today. So a little bit less, this is just showing sea temperature, by the way. This is not ice cover. If you want to look at ice, here's ice thickness. I think we can show this here. So this is the ice thickness. If you want to know how the ice is looking near the North Pole, not very thick. So maybe there's something to the report, and I mean that facetiously. But probably more likely than not that there might be open water at the North Pole. This is showing less than 0.75 of a meter thickness, down to less than half of a meter. So who knows? But this is the ice thickness in the Arctic. This is the 5-day ocean forecast. So there you go. So again, apologies to Robin Westendra. I did not mean to. I just wanted a confirmation from either my own eyes or somebody else's eyes, or somebody else reporting on it, because I always like to get some kind of confirmation. That's all. You've been doing well in the markets, Nick. Really? Okay. Good on you. Well, the markets have been actually, strangely doing well as the economy goes in the tank. The markets are going up, so maybe the markets are a good place to be. Rich INO Amaro says, funny so has my retirement. Well, there you go. Or are you saying your retirement is looking more like the Arctic sea ice? I don't know. I don't know. Hard to tell. If you want to see some more ice data, this is from the NSIDC. This is the sea ice concentration from yesterday, anyways. Looking awful thin. White being 100%, and as the blue gets darker, less and less. Hoo-wee, this is looking very thin. And we are at August 5. The melt season ends in another 6 weeks. Here's the extent, sea ice extent as of yesterday. But again, the extent not nearly as important as the actual thickness of the ice. Schulte 100, appreciate you. Schulte says, I love you, man. Love you right back. Nicholas Miller, another super chat. Thank you so much, Nicholas Miller. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Every little bit helps. I appreciate you. Jay Ackert says, my retirement is famine. Yikes. That is doomy. Jay Ackert, it's awful doomy of you. Let's see. Let's move on. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, darn. That's what I wanted. Okay, so what I wanted to cover today, this is from IndiaTimes.com. 2 Arctic ice caps have vanished. NASA data shows global warming accelerating. This is from yesterday. Golly, is it accelerating? I hadn't noticed. Have you? Has anybody been paying attention to this Arctic thing? I mean, not really sure what to think. Global warming has been a cause of concern since long, and several warnings have been sounded by the scientists against the phenomenon. Satellite analysis has now revealed a grim effect of the same 2 ice caps in the Arctic have completely disappeared. Go on. Excuse me. NASA's Aster satellite has confirmed the disappearance of 2 ice caps located on the Hazen Plateau of Canada's Ellesmere Island, as per scientists at the National Snow and Ice Data Center, which I was just looking at. Humans are to blame for this. Straight up, telling it like it is. I like it. Humans are to blame for this. In fact, Mark Serez, director of the NSIDC, has predicted this in 2017. Serez had visited the St. Patrick Bay ice caps in 1982 as a young graduate student, along with his advisor, Ray Bradley of the University of Massachusetts. He then came out with his research paper on the ice caps in 2017, predicting that the ice caps would melt out completely within the next 5 years. We saw this the other day. So this, I believe, is what we were looking at the other day in a tweet, but I didn't really, without any context. This is more context to the story. Unfortunately for us, the scientists were right. When I first visited those ice caps, they seemed like such a permanent fixture of the landscape, says Serez. To watch them die in less than 40 years just blows me away. Global warming ice cap meltdown. As per a release by the NSIDC, scientists had compared images of the ice caps from different decades to come to the prediction made in the 2017 paper titled The Cryosphere. So we can see where the line of the ice melt was in different years. 1959 here, 2001 here, and then accelerating, right? So it took 40 years for it to melt from here to here. It took 14 years for it to melt from here to here. It took 1 year for it to melt from here to here. Do you see where this is going, guys? This is called exponential warming, or exponential melting, right, due to exponential warming. Again, 40 years from here to here, 14 years from here to here, 1 year from here to here. Okay. They compared July 2015 data from the Astra satellite to vertical aerial photographs taken in August of 1959. It was then they found that between 1959 and 2015, the ice caps had been reduced to only 5% of their former area. Listen, this is all you need to know and look at if you want to understand the phenomena of global warming. You don't have to make it really complicated. And indeed, if you're trying to complicate it in order to, push out some theory that it's not as bad as they say it's going to be, or push out some other theory about blah, 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 whatever theory it is you're trying to push out about this is not global warming, it's not human caused, it's not that bad, it's not, it's going to take a long time, whatever it is, whatever that theory is. Bullshit. It's bullshit. It's very simple. Any child can look at this and go, oh my God, this is what's happening. Yeah, oh, I see. This is what's happening. We're getting warmer and warmer. It's called global warming. It's very simple. It's cause and effect. You don't really have to be a scientist to understand it. It's extremely simple. Anyways, the research further pointed out that the ice caps had shrunk noticeably between 2014 and 2015 due to the especially warm summer in 2015. Golly, do you think so? The St. Patrick Bay ice caps were located on the Hazen Plateau. I guess here is a picture. Forming half of a group of small ice caps at the location. They are believed to have been formed and grown to their maximum extents during the Little Ice Age several centuries ago. The other half of the plateau comprises of the Murray and Simmons ice caps. Since these ice caps are located at a higher elevation, they are safe from the disastrous effects of global warming. Yet, really? Okay. Scientists, however, predict that they will meet the imminent demise as well. Once they are gone, all that's left are some photographs and a lot of memories, warns Serres. And there you have it. Hey guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and you can support the channel at the links below, PayPal, Patreon, Square. Also, if you'd like to watch the live streams, you can watch the live streams on my Patreon channel. You can subscribe for as little as $1. So hopefully I will see you over there, and thanks so much.